Good morning, class. I am doing my second career profile on being a high school counselor after watching that presentation of the internship that one girl did. I was really excited to kind of look into that career. So I am from the Los Angeles area in California, and specifically northern LA in Santa Clarita, and so I emailed and talked to a bunch of counselors at the different high schools in Santa Clarita. Some of the different things that they said about the career, the work environment was a little stressful at times because they have a lot of stuff to do. Some of the schools that I went to, there were 6 or 7 counselors, whereas another one there was only one counselor for the entire high school. So depending on how many other counselors you have to work with, that's how much work you have to do. So the counselors have their own offices in order to provide privacy for the students, and they also work 4 years, usually with the same student, depending on how many counselors there are with the school again. But some of the counselors I talked to, they worked with the freshmen all the way up to their seniors, so they really got to know the students really well. Other schools, they just divided them by last name, and those were the students by last name and by grade. So those were the students they worked with, so they had a different batch every year. Some typical stressors, like I said before, there's a lot of students to get to know, to build up a good relationship with a lot of them. Some of them talked about having tons of things to do every day and not being able to do any of them depending on how many students they needed to talk to, and so that was a little difficult for them. One of them that I talked to said that she started a list with someone, or started a list of things to do every day, and whether she got to that list or not was depending on how many students needed her. But she figured out her own system to work with, and a lot of other counselors, talk to each other about things that work for them and things that don't work for them, because there is a lot of paperwork to deal with students and their transcripts and their credits and finding things like that. So common job tasks, one of them would be working with the students into helping them learn about what colleges they want to go to, what career they want to go into, and in order to do that, they are responsible for doing credit checking, making sure they have all the right classes in order to graduate, and also making sure they're passing all their classes so that they can graduate. They're responsible for helping the students register, and really taking a keen interest in their students' lives. I talked to my niece who's in high school right now, and her counselor asks her questions that she didn't even think she knew about, and counselors really put a lot of effort into making sure they know their students. Some of the other things that counselors do, they write recommendation letters for students to go to college. They're responsible for getting transcripts out to people, knowing about different colleges that may fit students' needs, and developing programs for improvement of students. So if they see that students are struggling in one particular area, they need to develop a program for it, whether it be in math or science or something, to get the students to be doing better. Usually a lot of my research said that a master's degree was required. However, you can also get a bachelor's degree with a few years of experience and certification, and you would be able to start counseling students, but they are guiding students. Counseling does require a master's degree. The salary ranges from $50,000 in California to $73,000 or more in California, and a lot of them say that they are fulfilled feeling fulfilled in their jobs and being able to help the students' lives that they work with every day. So, hope you enjoyed. Maybe you want to be a high school counselor too. Have a great day.